Tonight, President Trump describing the scope of the hurricane damage in Louisiana and Texas, what he told elected leaders and first responders in Orange County, and his promise to them.
Man, it means everything. You know, a president that truly cares about his country, a president that truly cares about the people.
Hundreds line up along FM 1442 to welcome President Trump to Orange County. Why they say this visit means so much at this time.
I decided to stay, which I shouldn't have, but it was a, split decision I made. It was stupid, but I still stayed. But grace and mercy of God, I survived this. But
right now, thousands of families in Orange County using the weekend to clean up massive damage Hurricane Laura left behind. We examined the obstacles and the determination to recover from the devastation.
Another very muggy night here in southeast Texas, and the heat index is going to stay high for the next few days.
Live from the KFDM studios, you're watching KFDM 6 News, The Weekend Report.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Marcia De La Fe. Right now, President Trump is preparing to fly back to Washington with a new perspective of the hurricane damage in Louisiana and Texas. The president took part in a roundtable discussion and briefing this afternoon at the Orange County Expo Center. Governor Greg Abbott, Congressman Brian Babin, and Randy Weber, Orange County Judge John Gauthier, Beaumont Mayor Becky Ames, and other leaders attended the briefing. They told the president Southeast Texas has seen more than his share of hurricanes and tropical storms over the years, and they praised the hard work of first responders and citizens in fighting to recover. They also welcomed the federal government's financial help and emergency supplies at a critical time when so many are without power and many without homes.
And FEMA has delivered 400,000 liters of water and 250,000 meals. You've had tremendous storms in Texas for many decades and for many centuries, and that's the way it is. We handle them as they come.
Orange Mayor Larry Spears said in a Facebook message that he couldn't attend today's roundtable meeting with the president because Spears tested positive for COVID-19, the standard test these days prior to a face-to-face meeting with the president. Spears tested negative Thursday prior to a visit from the governor. He says he will quarantine with his family and take another test. In his words, God is still good. God has blessed us. He has spared us. Conditions are not easy for families in Orange County right now. They're without power and downed trees are causing major problems. But as KFDM's Angel San Juan reports, the president's visit brought them a temporary reprieve.
Ryan Deutsch and his buddies are having fun Saturday afternoon, a break in what's been a hectic couple of days for Orange County since Hurricane Laura hit.
My dad actually owns a business, Orange County Driving School, and the window blew in and everything got wet, so unfortunate there too.
So what have you been doing the past few days?
Working my tail off.
Only 2 days after Hurricane Laura made landfall and caused major devastation to southwest Louisiana and Orange County, residents here say President Trump's visit is providing comfort and motivation.
Man, it means everything. You know, a president that truly cares about his country, a president that truly cares about the people and what the people want. You know, of course, we want to get back on our feet, and this is going to help that definitely tremendously.
The 20-year-old Deutsch, who lives in Orangefield, joined hundreds of others lining up on FM 1442 to welcome President Trump's motorcade as it entered the Orange County Convention and Expo Center. Among the crowd, Star LaFleur and her son.
That is his idol right there. He is always Trump 2020 all the way.
Orange County residents of all ages braved the heat, and while they did not get to see the president close up, they didn't care. They were just honored the man occupying the nation's most powerful office took time to check on them.
It means that he actually cares about the people that he serves for. It shows that he actually wants to help us.
As the president left, those who gathered here knew it was time to go back to work and continue the cleanup. But they say President Trump's visit re-energized them, knowing they're not forgotten and will have help in their recovery. In Orange County, Angel San Juan, KFDM 6 News.
Those who lined 1442 for the president's visit endured rain and hours of intense heat, but one Orange County Sheriff's deputy provided some in the crowd with bottled water. They called him a hero. Congressman Brian Babin attended the president's visit tonight. Babin told KFDM that Donald Trump saw for himself how Southeast Texans have the willpower and strength to recover from yet another storm.
We're all hurricane veterans here. Texans know how to work with each other. We help one another. and we help our neighbors across the way just like they helped us. And we're going to get through this thing. We got a double whammy. This has been a tough year, a very tough year in 2020.
The congressman took a helicopter tour Friday to look at the damage in Orange County and Louisiana. Happening now and taking you back to Orange County, the recovery and relief effort is ramping up this weekend. Volunteer groups are pouring in with food and cleanup supplies. KFDM's Ian Chris reports on one of the first shipments to come in and how families are preparing to endure the long process of returning to normal.
But it's hot. It's really hot, sir.
Entergy crews working hard to restore power in Orange County, while relief organizations and individuals who want to help are driving in with relief supplies. Brazoria County Constable brought 2 large 30-foot trailers filled with food, cleaning supplies, dog food, and horse feed, and they also delivered a message.
It's hurtful. It's hurtful for the kids. It's hurtful for the community, and you know, we just want to be a part of trying to give everybody a little bit of peace of mind and ease the trauma from it a little bit.
Many agencies across Texas are coming here to Orange to help with the damage cleanup Hurricane Laura left behind. One resident I spoke with said that she would just be thankful when power comes back on, as her community has not had power since the hurricane struck. She is now having to cook her food on the porch.
Oh, we just sitting around waiting, sir. Just waiting on lights, really. We need lights. You never know how important lights is until you don't have any.
Daphne Allen lost her power when the hurricane blew in. She was determined to survive, no matter what it took.
It's at least about 12:30, 1 o'clock that morning. That's when the lights went off, and I knew it was serious then. I got in my closet, I cleared out my clothes and shoes, and I just bunkered down in my closet.
The aftermath of Hurricane Laura prompted a boil water notice. Allen doesn't own a car and can't get to the places where water is handed out.
My apartment is based off electricity, so due to no electricity, I can't boil the water, you know, for health reasons, to drink it. You know, we make a baby bath in the shower, but...
More help is needed. On top of the water and power issues, Allen has a downed tree on her apartment and is not sure if it's safe for her family to stay.
I'm just trying to stay dry, stay clean, try to keep some water and keep ice on the little food I do have, and hope somebody ride through or some type of assistance, Red Cross or something, and let me know, you know, if I can get some assistance or some shelter or something.
Until the help comes, Allen and others in Orange County will have to endure the elements of no power. In Orange, Ian Chris, KFDM 6 News.
The power company says it believes most of the customers in Orange County will have their power back by next Friday. Some may have to wait longer due to the extensive damage due to the transmission lines. HEB is helping Southeast Texans impacted by Hurricane Laura. An HEB mobile kitchen is stationed in Orange until tomorrow to provide relief for those who need it most. The mobile kitchen will serve hot meals and pass out water and ice. Breakfast will be served from 7 to 10 a.m. and dinner will be offered from 4 to 7 p.m. The kitchen is located at the corner of MacArthur Drive and 28th Street in Orange. Those without vehicles must practice social distancing and wear face coverings when picking up items. It's quiet now, but in the wake of Hurricane Laura, it is very hot and humid. The heat will be a major issue for the next few days. Chad Samuel joins us now with what we can expect.
A little bit more of the same. That's what we can expect. We saw a few showers today, likely to see a few tomorrow, and even perhaps a few more on Monday. Our Live Weather Network camera brought to you by Do Good and Crown Electric, looking out over Mid-County, where off in the distance you can see some of the crews working on the power lines there in Mid-County as some folks have power. And on the left side of the screen, some folks still without, unfortunately, this evening. Our market basket weather net at Bayou Den Golf Club checked in at 92 this afternoon. Look at the winds. They are very light, not moving much at all this evening. And the humidity is up there at 91%. So you guessed it. It is going to be another sticky evening, no doubt about it. Satellite imagery showing pretty quiet conditions across southeast Texas. We'll see that again throughout the rest of the night. As we head throughout the day on Sunday, though, things will change up just a little bit. Our weather headlines call for that muggy night with heat advisories in effect again on Sunday, with a few showers possible both Sunday and Monday. A quick look at your allergy report today. We had moderate levels of grass pollen, weed pollen, and mold spores, while the tree pollen was low. Coming up in just a few minutes, we'll talk about your forecast for the end of the weekend and look forward to a new week. Rocio?
Thanks, Chad. The storm may be gone, but the danger and the damage aren't. Before his visit to Orange, President Trump got to see Hurricane Laura's destruction up close in hard-hit Louisiana. Here's a report.
Hurricane Laura hit the Gulf Coast with devastating 150-mile-per-hour winds. taking homes, power, water, and lives.
Our hearts go out to the families who have lost loved ones.
More than a dozen people across Louisiana and Texas lost their lives in the storm, and more than 500,000 people in 3 states lost power. President Trump saw the damage firsthand Saturday, first in Lake Charles, Louisiana, which took the brunt of Laura's wrath.
I've never seen anything quite like it. You had trees ripped out from the roots. You had pine trees that were broken in half. Already met some people that have been absolutely devastated. This was a tremendously powerful storm.
For people in Louisiana, it's an emotional reminder of Hurricane Katrina, which hit 15 years ago to the day.
You came together and you rebuilt. America helped, and here we are today, and you're going to have this situation taken care of very, very quickly.
From Louisiana, the president flew to Orange County, Texas. The state took a fraction of the damage Louisiana did, but Texas leaders were no less thankful for the help they've gotten.
You have been there for us every step of the way, helping us.
Texas could have gotten hit much worse. We obviously grieve that our neighbors in Louisiana took the brunt of this storm.
But the danger isn't gone. Both states are under heat advisories this weekend, so turning the power back on is crucial. I'm Chris James reporting.
After the break, Beaumont police investigate a fatal auto pedestrian accident that left 1 man dead.
And here in Southeast Texas, as we continue to close out the weekend, we'll need to have plenty of water on hand. It's going to be hot with a couple of rain chances heading into the new week.